Lovely. Another day, another cruise. Fantastic. Oh, but hang on a minute. Perhaps I ought just to check my water levels. High-tech water measurement device. Accidental capture of heavy breathing. Hole which water goes in, and bonk. Oh well, not to worry, pretty straightforward. We'll just pop and get some more water. Easy, right? Well, sort of. Let me illustrate the problem. You see, I am currently here. I would like to move the boat to here, but I need to get water from here. Which would be fine, you'd think. You'd think what you do is you start here, and you go up, and then you get water, and then you come back to where you're mooring. And that would be the case if canal boats were any good at reversing, and if my canal boat wasn't longer than the canal is wide. In fact, what I'm going to have to do is start from here, go up and get my water, and then we're going to have to proceed a bit further towards the next winding hole where I can wind, which means turn round. There we go, I've turned round. And then, of course, I still want to be facing the way I was before. So I'm going to have to go back past where I want to moor, past where I was moored, to the winding hole south of the water hole, wind again, and only then can I take myself up and moor where I want to. All right, let's go. Time to break out the jazz. And we're coming up on the water point now. Time to fill up with water. In real time, filling up takes about an hour. But we'll skip that bit. And go straight on towards the winding hole. Now I'm going to turn the sound of the engine back on for this bit, which is a slightly curious experience at 5 times normal speed, especially when you hear the horn, but it's useful to work out what it is that I'm doing. Okay, so first we need to sound the horn to warn people. And then what we do is we turn, but you can only turn if you're going forwards. So you have to give it a burst of forwards, and then a burst of backwards, and then forwards and then backwards, whilst constantly turning. And every time you go forwards, you add angular momentum turning you round, and every time you go backwards you stop yourself crashing into the bank in front of you. And by dint of a 9 million point turn, eventually you're facing the other way. So let's start back the way we came and break out the jazz. Now, whilst the official winding hole is exactly where I showed you on the map, it does turn out there are a couple of cheeky unofficial places where you can wind, and that's in fact what I'm going to do. I will explain why this particular point in a minute, but what we're going to do is we're going to turn around in the entrance to Pennyland Basin. In the meantime, we'll do the same as we did last time, 5 times speed, and just watch me wind. I come so close to the bank here I touched the plants, but managed to avoid actually hitting the bank. Now, if you have a look at the sign ahead of you, you will see that it says no fishing, no swimming, no turning. I don't know about you, but every time I see a sign on a publicly accessible canal saying no turning, I am seized with a desire to wind straight away, whether or not I need to. Fortunately, I did need to, so there we are. And that's more or less the end of our video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. If you didn't enjoy it, please like and subscribe anyway, so you've got something to growl at over your cornflakes. See you next time.